At the beginning of the day, these were hidden all around the booth, and I just found another one. I'm Tiffany of Thrifting Vegas. I shop for vintage treasures to buy and resell. Will we find something you like? Join me for a fun adventure, and let's go thrifting! Today I have a surprise. We're attending an annual event that I always buy advance tickets for. I'm really excited to bring you with me, so let's go thrifting! Downtown Summerlin is an open-air venue on the southwest side of Las Vegas. It has shops, entertainment, and restaurants. And twice a year, over 100 vendors from all over the country get together to bring us vintage market days. We've just come through the gate and look at these beautiful flowers. What a stunning display. To the right here is our very first booth. These vendors do an incredible job setting up their displays, making it so inviting and fun to shop. Let's take a look-see over here what they have. My eye is drawn to this carnival glass vase. It's beautifully iridescent, almost a swung vase look. Let's see, $42 on that piece. We've got some crystal and pottery. That's a stunning blue. Not signed. When it comes to pottery, I do try to stick to signed pieces because they sell much better for me. This is a piece of California pottery. It's marked USA, hand painted with a flower. I found some amazing artwork here. There's always something for every taste and budget. There's so much creativity here. This lovely arch is being used to display wind chimes. And the flowers on this purse are all hand embroidered. I think the white case holds a vintage hairdryer. I like that clock, but look at this beautiful pink vase. Is it Hull, maybe? No, it's Niloak. The name is actually kaolin, which is the clay it's made of, spelled backwards. These are fun too. Indigenous pottery. I do love the shiny glaze on that. Really big bowl there. Some bottles. This cow is fantastic. I came right over to see her, and the duck, which unfortunately is cracked on the tail. When I visit a vintage market, I like to spend some time walking around, getting a feel for what's available, for pricing. This artisan pot is $35. Some Danish candlesticks. Oh, look at this pig. I love his stripes. He's a signed piece. I'm not seeing a price on him. I'll have to ask. These little vases look lovely in a group. The colors are amazing. They're $20 a piece. Some cups and mugs. Ooh, this is Blenko. Blenko glass is their tulip or pinched design. This is unique at $50 because it is a submerso where the color inside is surrounded by clear. More of these little ones. Oh, look at the pitcher or jug. Very vintage. It's so 70s. $85 on that. Absolutely love it. These prices, although very fair for retail, are not going to work for me for resale, but I do love these. Let's go around the back for a closer look. They're artisan pottery, a fabulous speckledy finish. The vase is $45, and this amazing bowl is $35. I'm in love with this gorgeous dress. The color is amazing. I wish that I could try it on. An amazing display of vintage brooches and earrings in this booth. The orchid is enamel and it's $22. I love this mirrored tray they're on. Here's a bracelet. It's elastic. Some little links as well in here. A vintage market is a great place to find large, unique pieces, from outdoor decor to artwork and mirrors. You can take them home with you and you don't have to pay any shipping. The vendor spaces extend way onto the blacktop this year. There's displays and food trucks. Ooh, on the corner here is one of my very favorite vendors with the crocheted purses. I always buy some amazing seasonal items from her. We're going to explore this side of the market and we'll stop in at her booth on the way back. There's just everything you can think of here, from photography and artwork to ceramics and pottery, jewelry, and as you can see, there's a lot of hustle and bustle. These campers are all decked out with amazing interiors. We explored a couple when we were here last year. You can watch that video in my flea market, vintage market, and swap meet thrifting playlist. This booth has lots of vintage. I love these metal bird feeders, although it gets a bit hot to have metal out for the birds in Vegas. Down here is a fantastic rooster. He's made of metal. We've got serveware, big collection of hull over here, and in front is a vintage chalkware string holder. The string comes out of her mouth, $75. Sadly, the hull is very, very crazed. The jug at the back is $65. This is Dorothy Thorpe style. Dorothy Thorpe never actually created ombre. More metalwork. There's a billy goat and a horned owl. I have such a weakness for vintage glass, especially pitchers and bowls. These are gorgeous, $25 a piece. These sculptures are made of metal and rocks. There's a bunny, lots of bugs, and an elephant. He is absolutely fantastic. It's so fun to come across a vendor whose taste is very similar to your own. I love the bold design of these grasshopper plates. Those are just fabulous. Some stationery bits. We've got some blue and white over here.
Hi,
how are you?
good. How are you?
Thank you.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you. It's quite trendy at the moment to have mismatched serveware tied together with a common theme like these radishes. Some brass serveware, and over here I've spotted a piece of raku. It's a fantastic pottery pot. It's green. I love the design. Oh, it's ever so heavy. It is raku. Look at this lemon trinket box. Let's grab that. $12. Lots of balloon animals. They are ceramic, painted. Got some tumble ups and mushrooms. I love the layout of this booth. It's so easy to shop. The flow leads you all the way around. More carnival glass. It's a pedestal compote, and next to it is the base to an amber glass fairy lamp. Anchor hocking ashtray. We've got more glass, a lovely monkey pod divided dish, and beautiful amber glass set. That is thumbprint. I think that might be anchor hocking as well. On the corner is the cutest glass ladybug. Look at him. Oh, she's found another one for me. Now we have a pair. At the beginning of the day, these were hidden all around the booth, and I just found another one. I have to have a pair of these cherry earrings. They are made of glass. We've got Bing red ones or Rainier the yellowy orange. Now which to choose? I really love these metal cat wall hangings as well, but unfortunately they're ever so damaged. Here's another booth where the vendor is offering treasures similar to the ones I like to pick up. Some lovely canisters there, floral design, and in the center is a stunning Fenton ruffle handkerchief vase, green glass. I believe it's colonial green. The price is $16. That's just a bit too close to retail for resale. Lovely chicken on the nest. It's also in green. It looks to be in nice condition, priced at $35. Again, right on the nose of retail. Another ruffle bowl there. That one's a smoky gray. Some scalloped glass dishes. Ooh, over here are some ducks, and above a green anchor hocking chip bowl. The dip bowl isn't here, still lovely. Port Marion canisters, a whole set. The lids could do with just a bit of mineral oil, and the artwork. I'm very tempted by this bowl, so I'm peeking at the price. It's $15, so it'll have to stay. Artisan pottery here, beautiful fruit design. And the outside is an unexpected purple and blue, only $4. That's coming with us. This is slag glass, probably acro agate. Candle with a built-in snuffer. Ooh, more acro agate, let's see, $10 on that. Again, very close to retail. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the price is right on this wooden bowl because I love it. So much detail, beautiful grain, and a fantastic candidate for some mineral oil. Let's see. It's only $6. That is definitely going on my little pile that I have started. Let's check out these. That one is not as fabulous, and this one, it's a plain piece of monkey pod. So I think we'll just stick with our first piece. Double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. I love this Hollywood Regency bowl on stand. Candlesticks. As you know, I always go around twice. This vendor has really maximized the space by using a folding screen with hooks. All sorts of treasures on here. This mug is very similar to the bowl we found. Let's see if I can get around so we can have a look. Muted designs. Oh no, it's got a crack on the handle. $4. That's such a shame. Would have been a lovely set. I do like this mirror. Very old. This Asian planter actually has a flower frog in it. It's metal. You pop your stems in there to hold them straight up. Flower frog is $8. I'm really hoping that you're feeling like you're here at the vintage market shopping along with me. I'm trying to show you all the fabulous details that I see. The tablecloths in this booth are incredible. So much detail. Got some Avon Cape Cod cranberry glass, some cobalt. Lots of beautiful jewelry, pendants, some abalone. We've got paperweights and rings. That's a fantastic hand display. There's so much to see here. Beautiful glass amber candlestick and a hand-painted ruffled lamp. This little fish is a Wade gluggle jug, named because when you drink from it, it makes a glug 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 sound. $25. They're actually quite hard to find, but I do have two in my online store, thriftingvegas.com. This is the booth that we wanted to come back to, and I found an Aurifor's crystal tulip candle holder. Let me show you the mark. Oh my goodness, there is the weirdest monkey face in that glass. Can you see that? And it has a chip, so I'm going to leave it right where it is. She has quite a few candlesticks. I do love this black brutalist one down here. Perhaps we'll grab that. Lovely big pepper grinder and some silver plate. Here are the seasonal pieces I love so much. Look at this softball, red, white and blue, just in time for 4th of July. There are two more in this basket. Let's grab all three of those. Let's not forget the candlestick I like. It's black hammered metal in brutalist style, felt on the bottom. It would look lovely paired with brass or even wood. Unique rolling pins always sell very well for me, and I've never seen this one before. It's ceramic with wooden handles and a string for hanging. Best goods, lowest prices, Sunrise Bakery. It's $13. Sticking with the unique, underneath this bread basket is a silver plated bowl. It looks really old. It's very simple, decorative around the rim. Let's see if it's marked. If my camera will focus for you. It is a William Rogers piece. The line is Harvest, and it's only $5. I actually thought these tulips were real. They look so realistic in this wheelbarrow. And they look incredible in our silver bowl, so we're going to take them all. I always come away from vintage market days with incredible ideas. Displaying treasures in a vintage steamer trunk, stacking ceramic carpet balls in a decorative metal basket that matches the colors of an absolutely stunning oil painting. How about using a tiered wooden appetizer tray to display your jewelry? The perfect display pieces for your front porch, and seasonal displays to make you look like a true professional. How cute is this? I hope you can see through the glare, but a lovely watercolor bunny and some massive velour carrots. So much lovely glass on these shelves, and way up top I have to check the price on the vintage amber pitcher and glasses. There's a peachy pink glass basket on the red tablecloth. It might be Fenton, so let's have a look. You know, I know better than to pick these up by the handle. You should never do that. Please don't yell at me. They can break off quite easily. Pottery, look at the flowers. Some more Avon Cape Cod. These are salt and pepper shakers, and this is a perfume bottle. It's pink and it's $100. Bohemian cobalt and gold glasses. I wish you were here with me. The weather's perfect. The atmosphere is incredible. And there's just so many amazing things to see. A couple of videos ago, we found a Peggy Carr sunflower plate at Goodwill, and this is her chili pepper dish. It's $45, and look at this incredible piece of art. It's all yarn and wool, $68. And I am in love with this little quail, but he's missing his crest. This is Indiana glass, a vintage harvest bowl. Pink is one of the most popular colors, but I did just sell a blue one from my Poshmark closet. One of the vendors told me I had to swing by and look at the butterfly in the crystal and gemstone booth. Here it is. It's pink and wonderful, but unfortunately, it's $250. The orange swirled piece is Namaji pottery, and I love the mosaic church. Look at this stand too, with all the beadwork around it. The things you could display on here. Let's see how much it is. $42. You can tell an awful lot about a dresser just by opening the top drawer. On the left-hand side, there's usually a maker's mark or tag, and you can tell how well the piece is made by looking at the corner seam. This is a really rare McCoy penguin cookie jar. Unfortunately, he has a massive chip on one wing that really diminishes his value. The bumblebee, the crown, and the lovely lady with the wheat sheaves, 3 pieces that I love, but they're just a bit out of my budget. Not to say I didn't buy a lot of treasures, I did, and some of the vendors even asked me not to film. That means you didn't get to see some of the things I bought, but don't worry, I'll share everything with you in the haul right after we leave the market. Thank you so much for joining me at Vintage Market Days on the lawn at Downtown Summerlin, Las Vegas. Coming up is my top 5 best-selling items from last week's video, and I'll share everything we found today in my haul. And here we go with a rundown of the top 5 best-selling items from my last haul. At number 5, the set of Happy Buddha resin figurines. I paid $6 for the bag that they came in, and I sold them for $15. Coming in at number 4, the white bisque trinket box from Coquet of Limoges, France. I paid $8 for it, and I sold it for $30. Coming in at number 3, the beautiful ruffled edge wooden bowl. This is a before shot. In my last video, we added mineral oil and it came up beautifully. I paid $2 for it, and I sold it for $45. In the number 2 slot, the Michael Aram designer feather trinket dish. It's signed on the back, hard to find piece. I paid $8 for it, and I sold it for $85. And at number 1, the most popular piece from my last haul. No surprise, it's the amazing gold resin parrot on the acrylic stand. Incredibly hard to find these. I couldn't find another one like it. I paid $10 for it, and I sold it for $91. Here on my table is everything we found at Vintage Market Days. 2 vintage wood trays. This one is carved oak, and this one is vintage monkey pod wood. I am asking $18 a piece on the trays. Here's the lovely fruit bowl that we found. The purple and blue on the outside are just lovely. It is signed by the artist with initials, and I am asking $24. Here's another artisan bowl with a swirl on the bottom, very muted colors, very, very pretty. This one is $14. Back here we have a lovely Maxera planter. It's blue and white with a grape motif. This one could be used as a bowl or a planter, and I am asking $18. I was lucky enough to find a hazel atlas amber glass pitcher with 2 glasses, and I am asking $28 on the set. More glass over here. This is a vintage green glass. I believe it's Anchor Hocking. There's a large bowl and 2 small green bowls. I'm asking $25 on the set. I also brought to you a little bowl here. It's a pedestal bowl. You could use it for displaying grapes or fruit, even ornaments. This one is $12. Inside are the lovely realistic tulips we found at one of my favorite booths. They're very versatile. You can prop them up in a vase or lay them down as I did in this bowl. I'm asking $6 a piece on the tulips. Our Brutalist candlestick, really quite weighty. It has a velvet on the bottom. I'm asking $24. This is a lovely little vase with a copper bottom. I believe it's a Princess House piece. The glass is etched, and this one is $18. I really love the way the patriotic painted softballs look in the William Rogers silver-plated bowl. Look at the detail on the edge of this. It's just beautiful. I do have to show you that the center of this bowl does have a little wear. I think it's from the turn of the century, quite an old piece, more than likely late 1800s. But the style and the lines of it are just amazing. Really lovely, versatile piece. Also looks nice with the tulips in it. I'm asking $32 on the silver-plated bowl. This is a really interesting upcycled vase. I believe it's made of a sort of a paper mache. It has real rosebuds on the front. It's been glazed, and inside is a vintage metal flower frog, so your blooms will stand upright. I'm asking $24 on this unique piece. One of my favorite finds was the ceramic rolling pin. Sunrise Bakery, best goods, lowest prices. It has wooden handles and a string for hanging. It would be fantastic hanging on the wall, in your kitchen, on your backsplash. I'm asking $35. Another favorite was this wooden bowl. This piece is so intricately made, pressed together wood. The grain is fabulous. And do stay tuned, because after this segment, we are going to add some mineral oil to this bowl to see how beautifully it comes up. I'm asking $35 on the wooden bowl. This globe is inlaid with semi-precious stones. As you can see, all the little mosaic pieces are different stones. It's a paperweight. It has velvet on the bottom to protect from scratching, and I'm asking $28. This is a vintage Japanese tray. It would be perfect for asparagus or serving vegetables. It's a transferware design. Has its made in Japan sticker on the base. I'm asking $28. These little chicks are dotted around. They're made of resin and painted with forking on them. I have 4 total, and I'm asking $12 a piece. Here are our lovely Rainier cherry earrings. There's the back. The wires pull out of the cherry portion, and that's how you'd put them into your ear to wear. I thought they were glass, but they are a little too lightweight, and I think they are a very pretty shiny plastic. Another chick in our lovely crystal bowl here. It's heart-shaped and etched with flowers. I believe it's a Mikasa piece. I'm asking $18 on the crystal bowl. Little salt and pepper shakers, spring flowers. These are also tulips, which is quite appropriate. They have their stoppers intact. I'm asking $12. I think we saw in the footage that I found this lemon, and in the very same booth, the lady brought out more trinket boxes for me. I have a total of 5. We've got a moose, 2 little dogs, little bulldogs, and a lovely egg. They're all bejeweled with little crystals. I'm asking $18 a piece. $18 on all the trinket boxes. Look at these glass ladybugs. They're absolutely fantastic. All handmade, and as you can see, just a little bit different. They have different spots on them. We'll call this 1, 2, and 3. I am asking $14 a piece. Last but not least, we have 2 incredible prints by Glen Heath. They are owls. As you can see, they are very vintage, from the 70s. They're a set of 2. Now, unfortunately, they do have what looks like water damage between the glass and the mat board. This one is a little more extensive. Now, I'm hoping that I can take them apart and see if that can be cleaned. You'll see when I turn it over that they are definitely vintage. The mat is secured inside with the staple method here. So it's going to take a bit of effort to open these up, but they can absolutely be rematted, and the prints are what we are focusing on. I am asking $30 a piece on the Glen Heath owls. If you see something you would like to purchase, please send me an email. It's thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you'd like to purchase, and your offer. As I always say, I do get many offers on many of the items. So if you fall in love with something, please feel free to offer a few dollars over asking price to give yourself the best chance at winning an item. I like to give 24 hours after the video releases for offers to come in. And then if you have the high offer, you will receive a PayPal invoice by email from me. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Vintage Market Days. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to see more videos, stay through the end screen where I will link a playlist from newest to oldest videos. Stay tuned. I am going to apply some mineral oil to this gorgeous bowl. It's always so exciting to see how it turns out. Just a reminder that as you're watching my videos, items available for purchase will appear in thumbnail below the video. If you click on the thumbnail, it will take you straight to my online store, thriftingvegas.com, where you can browse and purchase items that we have thrifted together. I like to use Howard's Butcher Block conditioner to condition my wood items. It's food grade mineral oil, which means it's completely safe for items that come into contact with food you're going to serve. It's very, very easy to use. All you're going to do is squirt a little bit onto your wood, and it's immediately going to start to soak in and nourish the bowl. As you can see, the color is already changing as the oil soaks into this really, really thirsty wood. Look at the colors and the grain coming out. Let's turn it and put a little bit over here so you can see. Oh my goodness, the difference is apparent. Look at that. What I'm going to do is oil half of this bowl, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. The difference that the oil has made on this bowl is incredible. Here's the inside. You can see the contrast of the wood and the grain coming through. Wait until you see the side. The right side has been oiled. The left side is still thirsty. What an incredible work of art this is. As I spin it around, you'll see all the different colors and grains. It's just fantastic. Let me oil the whole thing and I'll show you the finished piece. Here is our bowl, completely conditioned with food-safe mineral oil. The difference is stunning. As you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous piece. I think I would use it as a trinket tray or a console bowl.